Great. So good morning. Let's go ahead and start in our usual seated postures. We'll kind of get ourselves centered. It's always a nice way to start your yoga practice is to start with a sense of awareness and giving yourself a chance to sort of tune in and focus on the breath. So let's start in our comfortable seated posture. Close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Just start by becoming aware of all the sounds in the room. And even the sound of your breath. And then notice your posture, bring your awareness to your body and lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. And then just relax down through the forehead, around your eyes, relax through the nose, your cheeks, your jaw. Relax the neck, throat, shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. And take a nice deep breath and relax down through your torso. And from the hips all the way down the legs to your feet, your toes. All right, let's focus on the breath. So you'll inhale and exhale deeply. And you want to even out your breath. So the length of your, count the length of your inhale, count again the length of your exhale. See if you can even out your breath. Good. With your next exhale, bring your chin forward, let your head hang all the way down. Bringing your chest up towards your chin so you have a good stretch through the back of your neck and into your shoulders. And let your head roll to one side so the face is forward. Let your ear hang toward the shoulder. And just relax your jaw. And then around to the back, let your head go back. And then over to the other side. Good, and let your head come back down to the front. We'll do a few circles. Inhale, roll your head around to the back. Exhale, let your head come back to the front. Good, and you can rotate your head in both directions. So we're going to change direction. All right, when you're done, just let your head hang down. Let's clasp the hands together, lay them on the back of the head and add a little bit of weight to that stretch and just hold. And then bring your head back up, one hand on the head, the other one can rest on the leg. And just gently draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. And let your head come back up. Let's do the other side. Good, and bring your head back to center. Your eyes are open. And let's just look back and forth, side to side. Good, one more. All right, bring your head back to center, arms by the side. Inhale, reach out and up and stretch. And just clasp your hands, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you lean to one side. And inhale as you come up, exhale over. Good, inhale to center and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good, back to center, draw back slightly with your arms and stretch. And let's have the fingertips touch. Inhale, exhale, reach out and down. Take the hands behind your back. You're going to clasp them together and gently roll your shoulders back and stretch. And relax. Go ahead and reach forward. Let your fingertips touch your shoulders. And make some nice big circles. In and back. Good. Change direction. Good. And relax. Go ahead and stretch your legs out in front of you. Let's rock your feet in and out. All right. Come over onto the hands and knees. And if you want some extra padding, you can put your blanket or towel underneath your knees. So we're going to start with our table posture, which is the hands under your shoulders, knees hip distance, feet relaxed. You always want your fingers spread wide so the palms are flat on the mat. And then when you're ready, tuck your chin in, round your back and shoulders, and exhale and stretch. And then arch your back, look up and inhale. Exhale, go ahead and tuck your chin in. Round your back and shoulders. Inhale as you arch and look up. Okay, and I want you to follow your breath and just continue at your own pace. Exhale. And inhale deeply so you can continue. I'm just going to spotlight my video here for, my video for a moment. There you go. Nice way to loosen up through the whole spine. And like for me, it's a chance to see like, where am I tight? Usually my lower back is a little tight after sitting or standing all day at the computer. So just stretch that out. All right, with your next exhale, let's draw the hips back. So you're going to bring your hips to your heels, forehead to the mat, reach all the way out in front of you and stretch. All right, from here, let's do a downward dog. Hands are just a little bit wider than the shoulders, palms flat on the mat. You're going to come up onto the hands and knees, stretch back. You want your knees just slightly bent and lift your hips up towards the ceiling, pressing your chest back towards your legs or your thighs and stretch. Let's do our runner stretch where you bend one knee, push the opposite heel down to the mat and alternate your legs. Nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. Good. Bring your shoulders forward, knees touch down to the mat. We're going to stretch out that back a little bit more. So sit back towards your left heel, twist over to the right. And let's just hold for a moment. And 2, 3, and 4. Good, and we'll come back up onto the hands and knees. Let's switch over. So you're going to sit towards the right heel, reach over to the left and stretch. And 2, 3, and 4. Good, and we'll come back to center, back onto the hands and knees. We have you press back into that downward dog again and stretch. All right, I'm going to walk us through the cobra sequence. So we're going to bring the shoulders forward and let your knees touch down onto your mat. You want your shoulders directly over your hands, so your chin and your chest is between your hands, but your chin is forward. And you're just going to bend your elbows and bring yourself right down onto your stomach. And then peel up into a cobra. So gently lift your chest up, shoulders are relaxed and back. Good, and then press back onto the hands and knees and back into your downward dog. Let's do that little sequence one more time, and we'll follow the breath. So inhale, bring your shoulders forward. Exhale, the knees touch down, bring your chest down. And then as you inhale, peel up into cobra. Good, and then back. This time, let's just bring the hips to the heels for a moment. And right back into your half tortoise, and you can open and close your fists, okay? Good, and then bring yourself up into a kneeling posture. And let's stretch the toes and feet out. Good, kind of stretch those arches. All right, and we're gonna come back up, and you can just set your leg to the side if you like, and then bring yourself up. All right, so since it's us today, I want to take us through some sun salutations. We'll move through it step by step, and I'll give you variations as we go along. But this is a really nice sequence that you can do if you've got like 15 minutes in your day and you just kind of want to do maybe a little bit more with your yoga than just the gentle yoga. You kind of want to work on strength and maybe even get the heart rate going. So we'll do this a little bit. So what I'm going to have you do is come forward to the edge of your mat, okay? So that you'll have that mat behind you to step back on, all right? And let's just start, we'll start with a little bit of stretching. You can start into Tadasana where either the toes touch or you're a couple of inches apart with your feet and arms slightly off to the side. And with your next inhale, reach out and up and stretch. Let's start with a half moon. We're going to reach to the ceiling. Inhale, as you exhale, press out on that opposite hip and just stretch. And then inhale as you reach up and exhale over to the other side and stretch. Inhale to center and exhale. Inhale as you come up. One more time. Exhale over to the other side. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Let's fold into the front bend. So the arms come out and you're going to fold down. We're just going to hang here for a moment because we're just warming up. If you want your feet, a couple of inches apart, that's fine. Bend your knees slightly. And I just want you to hang and you can sway a little bit from side to side. Nice deep breath here. Letting go of all the tension down the spine, just kind of relaxing. You're going to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Good. Now from here, you're going to bend your knees, and I want you to let your fingertips touch the mat, and ideally you're putting them in line with your toes. So your fingers are next to your, or in line with your feet. Take your right foot and step it back. So that takes you into a lunge posture. And from this posture, I want you to bring your hips up. Inhale, as you exhale, just slowly bring that right knee down. We're going to do that 3 times, and then up. Inhale and exhale. And again. Good. And just let your right knee rest on the mat, relax your back foot, and you're leaning into this lunge pose. So you can see that my knee is going past the ankle, over the ankle. So here's a variation. I'll give you variations. You can bring your left arm to the inside of your leg, and you can kind of bend in a little bit deeper. You might be able to get down onto the forearms this morning, depending on how you're feeling. And that goes even deeper into that stretch, and just hold. And breathe. And let's do one more breath. Good. And then bring yourself up, one hand on either side of the foot. You go on the ball of the back foot. You're going to lift your hips, slide your left foot back, and now you're in the downward dog. If it feels good to add in a runner stretch, you can do that. Okay, with the next inhale, let's bring the shoulders forward. And we'll start with knees to the mat. Later you can do that plank, but let's just put the knees down first. Exhale, bring your chest down. Heel up into cobra as you inhale. Press back to the hands and knees, and then downward dog as you exhale. All right, so the trickiest part here is to get your right foot up between your fingertips. I'm going to show you two variations. One, you can put your knees down and then step your right foot up. Or when you're in downward dog, if you make like a semicircle, if you take your right, you kind of lean onto that left foot and left hand, and you take your right leg and kind of swing it around like you're drawing a circle, you got a better chance of getting it up there. If it gets stuck halfway, just grab your ankle and bring it up. Whatever way works. Get your right foot up between your fingertips. Inhale and lift your hips. Exhale, let your left knee come down. And 2. And 3. Good, and relax your back foot. You can bring your right arm to the inside and kind of lean into it. If you want to get all the way down onto your elbows, go ahead and do that. And let's just hold. And 2, 3. And 4. Good, and bring yourself back up, one hand on either side. Now you're going to go on the ball of the back foot, and you're actually going to step your left foot up to meet your right foot and fold into your front bend. And then inhale, reach and come all the way up, and you're reaching above your head. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so we're going to do another sequence on the other side. So we're going to move with the breath. This is a vinyasa, so we're flowing with the breath. So inhale and reach up. And exhale as you fold right down into your front bend. Good, bend your knees, fingers to the mat, step your left foot back. And this time, you're just going to look forward and breathe in. You're pushing out through that back heel. Hands on the mat, take it back into down dog as you exhale. Good, bring the shoulders forward as you inhale. Now you can let the knees come down, or in an advanced posture, you can come down as a board, like a plank. Good, but you want to keep your body real straight. Inhale as you peel up. Good, and then exhale into your down dog. And let's go ahead and bring that left foot up. So in whatever variation works for you, if you want to lean a little bit to the right and swing that leg around, or you can help the foot up there. Look forward as you inhale, pushing out through that back heel. Step your right foot up and fold into your front bend as you exhale. Inhale, reach and come on up. And then back to the heart. Great. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Step your right foot back and look forward and breathe in. And take it back to downward dog as you exhale. Inhale, let your shoulders come forward. Exhale down in whichever plank variation you like. You can put your knees down if you want. Inhale and peel up into cobra. Exhale back to downward dog. Good. It's the right foot that we're going to bring back up. Look forward, breathe in. Left foot comes up as you fold into your front bend. And then inhale, reach and come on up. And then back to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold. Left foot steps back, look forward, breathe in. And back to downward dog as you exhale. Inhale, let your shoulders come forward. And exhale down. Heel up into cobra as you inhale. Back to downward dog as you exhale. The left foot comes up. And the right foot steps up as you fold. And inhale, reach and come on up. Back to the heart. All right, we're gonna do one more time on each side. That'll be a total of 6 sun salutations. So inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Your right foot steps back, look forward, breathe in. Back to down dog as you exhale. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, down. Heel up into cobra. Inhale, back to downward dog as you exhale. And let's bring that right foot up between your fingertips. Inhale. Left foot comes up as you fold. And then inhale, reach and come up. Back to the heart. And one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold. Take your left foot back, look forward, breathe in. Back to downward dog. Draw the chest forward, inhale. Exhale down. Heel up into cobra. And back to downward dog. Good. The left foot steps up. Right foot up as you fold and exhale. Inhale, reach and come on up. And then back to the heart. Good. And just pause here for a moment. Nice deep breath. And relax. Good. All right. So nice work. I'm going through that little sequence. A little bit more than a gentle yoga, but you guys are ready for it. All right. So we're going to step the feet apart now. So use your mat. Step on your mat and toes pointing straight ahead. That way you're not going to slip. Arms by the side. We want to be pretty wide with the feet. And you can extend either arm out with the palm facing upward. Go ahead and reach up. Inhale. As you exhale, slide that arm down your leg and stretch. And then inhale as you come up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Let's do the other side. Reach up. Inhale, exhale. Stretch. And inhale as you come back up. And exhale. Good. One more time. Reach up. Deep stretch. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. And inhale and exhale. All right. Let's do a split leg front bend, and we're going to take the hands, clasp them together behind your back, and gently roll those shoulders back. And then fold forward into your front bend. And you can raise those arms up behind your back and keep your knees soft. You don't lock the knees. You'll get lightheaded if you do that. And just raise those arms. Good, and then let's lower the arms to the seat and then down to the floor. Reach over to the right leg, hold on to your calf or your ankle, and you're bringing your head towards your knee in that direction. And then let's reach over to the left leg and do the same thing. And stretch. Good, and come back to center. So you're going to soften the knees, get your hands to the floor, and I'm going to teach you what's called a side squat. So you're going to turn the toes. Now let's start on the right side. You're going to turn the toes of your right foot, kind of angle them out, walk your hands over until you're bending that right knee. You can let the heel come up. Okay, so you're kind of like squatting. And then with your left leg, I'm gonna sneeze here in a minute. With your left leg, you're going to turn the toes up towards the ceiling. So you're getting this stretch right in through here. And I've got my heel up. Got your hands in front of you. You're going to walk up and over to the other side. And again, you're going to kind of bend over that left knee and then turn the toes of the right foot up towards the ceiling. And you're stretching right along here. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. You're going to walk up, use your hands to help you up and over to one side. And stretch, and then up and over to the other side. Good, and then one more time each side. So it'll be a total of 3 stretches on each side. And come back. All right, let's go back to center. We're back into that front bend. Soften your knees, get your hands to the floor, and just kind of step your feet in closer so they're about hip distance apart. You can straighten the legs and just hang for a moment in your front bend. Good, and then let's bend the knees, reach to the floor in front of you, come down into your squat. All right, and then from here, you can sit all the way down and just stretch the legs out. There we go, in front of you. Good. Rock your feet in and out. Back and forth. Okay. Let's do our cradle pose. This is a great one for loosening up the hips. So you can take either leg to start. You're going to place the foot either into your hand or bring it up into the elbow. Wrap the other arm around. Sit up nice and tall and just rock your hip from side to side. Rocking your leg. All right, let's stop that rocking movement. Pull the leg in and just hold to increase that stretch. And then relax. Let's place the foot right across the upper thigh. Your hand can be on your knee. And just very gently kind of bounce that leg or that knee up and down a few times. Just kind of gentle movement. All right, from here, let's take this bent leg, cross it over the straight one, and then we're going to take the bottom leg and tuck it under so that you end up with one knee on top of the other. Now, if your legs are a little more like this, more open, that's fine. You're still going to get a really good stretch in this posture. The feet are going out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale as you exhale, slowly start to fold forward. And we're just going to hold the posture, or I would say move gently into the posture with a few deep breaths. Good, and then from here, you can bring your chest back up. All right, let's undo the legs. Let's stretch them out. And let's do the other side. So let's take that leg, that foot, place it into your arms and gently rock that hip from side to side. Sit up nice and tall. All right, let's stop the rocking movement. Pull that leg in and hold. Relax, and you can place that foot right across your thigh. Bounce the knee a little bit. Okay, from here, take that bent leg, cross it over your straight leg. Let's tuck the bottom leg under. Good, and we're going to fold forward. And again, just relaxing with your breath. And with each exhale, going just a little deeper into the stretch. All right, go ahead and bring yourself back up, and let's undo the legs, stretch them out, rock your feet in and out. Good, let's open both legs out. So in this posture, you want to sit up nice and tall. If you find yourself kind of falling back just a little bit in the pose, if the hips are tight, use your folded blanket or towel and sit on that. And by raising the hips up an inch or two, it'll make it easier to sit up real tall. Okay. You can start with either side. You're going to reach over to one leg. So I'm taking my left hand, reaching over to my right leg. Inhale and reach up. And as you exhale, stretch out. You're reaching like towards the opposite wall. You might be able to reach for the toes and just hold and kind of soften into that stretch. And 2 and 3 and 4. We'll do one more breath. And 5, and then turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good, let's switch over. So we're gonna reach over to that leg. Inhale as you stretch, exhale as you reach out. And 2, 3, and 4. And inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. Sitting up tall, you're going to lean forward into your stretch. All right. And you can move a little bit from side to side, stretching over one leg. And then over to the other side. Back and forth. Good, and back to center. Go ahead and bring yourself up, and let's help the feet in. So you bring the soles of the feet together. So now you're in your butterfly pose. So just gently bounce those knees up and down to loosen up your hips. You're going to lean forward into the stretch. Just hold. With each exhale, you're going just a little deeper into the pose. Okay, and go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's help those knees in. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock the feet in and out. All right, let's do a twist that gets right here into the stomach area. It's also good for the hips and lower back. So I want you going to turn around so I'm facing the same direction as you. You got your legs out in front of you. Lean over onto your right hip. Take your left leg back and put the sole of your right foot against your left knee. I'm going to have you twist to the right. Come on down onto your elbows, your forearms, and just hold. And feel a good stretch through your stomach area, the psoas muscles, through the lower back. And breathe, nice deep breaths. Good, and inhale as you bring yourself up. And let's untwist. Let's go over to the other side. Take your right leg back. Put the sole of your left foot against your right knee and twist over to the left. Come on down onto your elbows, your forearms, and just hold. Nice deep breath here. Good, and relax. Go ahead and bring yourself up and slowly untwist. Let's stretch the legs out in front. And we're gonna do a seated front bend. So reach up, inhale. As you exhale, stretch forward. And just a little bit of rocking, gentle movement. Like you're reaching for the wall in front of you. And then let's stop the movement and reach for the feet, or you can just hold on to the calves and stretch. Good, and relax. All right, we're gonna go down onto our backs. If you want padding underneath you, you can use your blanket or towel. And when you come down into your back, you always wanna draw your knees into the chest so you're not straining the back. You can clasp your hands across your legs and just rock gently from side to side, massage your lower back. And take a nice deep breath. Go all that tension down your back. Good. Feet on the mat, hip distance apart, arms by the sides. Let's press the back into the mat, press the feet down, raise your hips up into a bridge posture and just hold. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. And let's draw the knees into the chest and relax. Good. Let's keep the knees tucked in. Open your arms out to your sides, and we're going to go to the left. Lower the legs to the left. The knees can touch the floor. Relax your feet on the floor. You put your left hand on your legs if you want to draw down. But you do want to bring that right shoulder down. My shoulder comes up just a little bit because I'm tight in the shoulder. So I'm going to turn my head, look to the right. Try to bring that shoulder down if you can. And then you can gently work on stretching the hips and lower back. And you can close your eyes and just take a deep breath here. Good. Bring your knees up to center. Let's go over to the other side. So we're going to lower the legs to the right. Turn your head, look out towards that left hand. Try to draw that shoulder down. And then you can relax into the stretch and this one. Good. And let your knees come back to center. All right, stretch yourself all the way down onto your mat and just rock your feet in and out a couple of times and just let the feet fall out to the sides. Let your arms rest by your sides with the palms facing upward. And take a nice deep breath. And relax from the top of the head down through your forehead. Relax around your eyes. Relax your jaw. Through the neck, throat, shoulders. Relax down the arms to your fingertips. Relax your upper back, your chest and lungs, your heart center. Through the abdomen, through the lower back, from the hips down the legs to feet and toes. Now take a nice deep breath. And just start to bring your awareness back to your body, moving your fingers, moving your toes. And as you slowly start to come out of your relaxation, you can draw the knees back into your chest and just relax your lower back. Good, you can just rest on your side for a moment. And then you can use your hands to kind of help bring yourself back up into a seated posture. All right. So that concludes the Hatha Yoga part of our class. Let's bring the hands to the heart for a moment. Good, eyes are open, namaste. All right, so if you need to go about your day, I want to wish you a really great day. Just a reminder, next week, there won't be a yoga class in the morning because I am actually presenting at the curriculum conference. So I'll be doing that. But I'm going to send out an email to everyone. So I'll send you an email with a reminder, and you can always go to the Candace Rose Yoga YouTube channel because I put all of these videos there for us. So you can redo those. And then we'll pick up the following week. I plan on doing every Thursday, through the fall as well. If you do want to stay and do a meditation, I'm going to sit and meditate for about the next 15 minutes or so, well, till about 10 o'clock. You're welcome to stay. And if not, I just wish you a really great day. All right, so if you'd like to sit for meditation and you just want to get your pillow or a towel comfortable. So you want to come to a comfortable seated posture, something that will be comfortable for your hips. I tend to have, I have to make my blanket pretty thick in order to sit comfortably. Took me a while to figure out the right height, what I needed to be able to sit comfortably so my feet and legs wouldn't fall asleep. So just experiment. If you get uncomfortable, don't give up. Just try a different posture or different pillow. You can also sit in meditation in a chair if you like. All right. So today let's do the breathing technique, the Matrika Pranayama, where we're making the breath even in length, the inhale and the exhale. So we're counting to ourselves the length of the inhale, counting again the length of the exhale. Gradually, you'll notice that your breath will start to deepen, but we're going to try to even out the breath. And we'll do this by using the hand. I think you can see it in the mirror here, the hand to count. So you touch the thumb and first finger together, that's 1. And then you take the thumb and you go to the first knuckle, that counts as 2. You go to the next knuckle is 3, and then to where the finger and hand come together is 4. So each finger is a count of 4. So then you go to the next finger and it would be 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you can finish 16 breaths by using your hand to help you count. And that will take us about 5 minutes. And it's a nice way to bring you into a relaxed state and a deeper meditation. Okay, and I just rest the hands in my lap. All right, go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And then when you feel ready, you can start to mentally in your mind count the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. Try to even out your breath, and then that will count as your first breath. And then you can just use your hand to take you through a sequence of 16 breaths.